Assalamualaikum everyone. I hope you're doing good today.
Here is Iram Raza and I brought a topic of active passive again.
So that I can tell you that which tenses are there in English grammar that can be changed into passive voice.
Before beginning our part 2, let's recall our previous concept
In
in
part 1, we had a brief introduction of active passive along with the definition according to Oxford Dictionary. And I'm sure you had gone through all that. Alright, now today we had another topic that is what like which tenses can be changed into passive voice.
as you all know that all tenses we cannot change into passive voice.
And in this video, I'm going to share about these tenses that which are these tenses that we cannot change into passive voice. Well, let's discuss about all these tenses. These are the following tenses accordingly. First is present simple or simple present. So we can say in both ways. All right. Now, second is past simple or simple past. In both ways, you can consider these tenses like simple past tense. Next is future simple and present perfect tense. Number fifth one is past perfect, present continuous, past continuous tense, and a future perfect tense. The rest of all four tenses are remaining. So these remaining tenses are such like we cannot change them into passive voice.
Of course, I'm going to tell you in this video like which are these four remaining tenses that you can change them into passive voice. Okay, here are the following tenses, only four that we can change into passive. There is no rule to change them into passive voice. First is present perfect continuous tense, past perfect continuous tense, future perfect continuous tense, and future continuous tense. As you know that these are such tenses that there is no rule to change the voice, active voice, into passive for these following tenses. Now, most of the students or most of the people they get stuck over there, like to identify the tense. How can we identify tense? All right, yeah, this is a problem for the people, for the students as well. So, how can they identify tense? I'm going to share. So, don't worry about this. So I'm going to share about like how can you identify the tense, like what tense to be there in a sentence which can be used or which we are going to change into passive voice. Before I discuss about the rule, like how can we identify tense from the sentences which are given or from the given sentences, so I would definitely tell you like this is about the present participle and the past participle. So you should know, I would just clear it, like present participle, most of the people they don't know. So what is the present participle? So present participle, it's very simple. This is, you know what, when we have a first form of verb plus we add ing at the end of the first form of verb according to some rules, so this is called, it becomes like present participle. So ing form in simple words people can say like present participle is ing form of the verb. So where we have to use, for example, like writing, playing, cooking, rest of all the words, and many examples can be there of present participle. All right, you got it now. Okay, the next is past participle. So what is the past participle? Well, in past participle, this is simply third form of verb. Like whatever we have, like we have 3, 4, or 5 forms of verbs. So which one is the, you should know, like that should be third form of verb is called past participles. Whenever you have to discuss past participles, so you should definitely, you should immediately get it like what it should be like. It can be third form of verb. The next thing that I was discussing about, like how can we identify tenses from the sentences or from the given sentences. So this is should be like what it can be. You just have to do, you just have to find out the verbs, the main verbs and the helping verbs from the given sentence so that you can identify tenses. Here is the detail which I have mentioned on your screen, so you can please check, and you have to watch very carefully. You have to listen very carefully. so that you can memorize, you can keep this thing in your mind. Like, how can we identify tenses first? So for that, I want literal slides which I have designed for you, and I have prepared for you guys, just to give you the concept, like what helping verb and what form of verb that we can use in these following all 12 tenses. All right, so I'm not going to read these slides. You have to memorize, you have to check them out, and you have to just remember them. Okay, so if you are going to remember all these forms of verbs and auxiliary verbs regarding the tenses, so in what tense we have to use which one, so then you can identify immediately. So which tense is this? Or yes, you can say, yeah, this is what? Like, this is simple present tense. So this is the continuous tense. So you have to memorize that what I had discussed in today's video, and I tried to give you the concept, like how can we, or which are the tenses that we can change into passive voice. And I'm sure, like, you guys, you understood, everybody understood. If you didn't get the concept, if you have any confusion, if you're having any ambiguity regarding the concepts of active and passive voice, so you can please do comment below in the comment section, so that I can help you, so that I can give the answer of your questions or queries. So I am here to just sort out the problems regarding your concept. Now stay tuned with us, and in my next upcoming video I will definitely try to give you the concept of like how can we will discuss about the rules, like how can we change active into passive voice, and we will discuss in part 3 like simple present tense or present simple tense, like how can we change that into passive voice. All right, so keep watching my own videos, and subscribe my channel, share, like, and do comment. Till the next video, take care and have a good day. La Hafiz. Bye bye.